Hello and welcome. I am Yampi. You are the Yampi Nation. As always, you guys have always been the Yampi Nation. I've always been Yampi, and this is always going to be episode 21 of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc post game. We are in our gallery arc, the greatest arc of all time. This is incredible drama, but I believe we're really just going to be going through and continuing to buy just everything in the gallery. Still part of the class trial, because I guess that's the last thing I did to grind for coins. So we got extras. So we did all the executions last time in the movies, so make sure you still have your popcorn. Maybe it's a little bit stale. Well, it's funny because I believe this should be coming out pretty soon after we finished the last episode where we went through all the punishments. But for me, it's been like at least a month, I think. Probably a month. Is it a month? I can't remember. Probably a few weeks, maybe a month since I've recorded, so maybe a little rusty. That's why I'm easing into it with everything else. But let's buy all the slot machines. Oh, I wonder who it's gonna be. Ding ding. Who is found guilty? I'm just gonna play through all of these. Oh, I wonder. It's a lovely. Can I skip these? Oh, I can skip these. Oh, that's very fun. Okay. So, another grindy one. I didn't realize that Monokuma is in this. That's fun. I'll let one of them run. Probably the last one. No spoilers on who it is. It's kind of like, I guess you can like understand this one. I'll let this one do the doors. Where is it? Boom boom. I can kind of understand, but like a lot of people like attribute like voting and like this, like these are two separate things. Like one of them is like you're voting the person as guilty, and this is if it's actually guilty. Oh wait, this is if you vote them, but then like, because I get there's not really any suspense on whether you get it right or not. So it's an interesting. So I guess I do it both. So yeah, it is interesting. I guess V3 does it well. V3 has like the who voted for, not who voted for who, but like how many votes each person gets, and then it goes into the kind of whole slot machine thing. Nearly there, guys. We can get through this. Oh, who's it gonna be? I wonder what, like, if it actually has like an order and everything. And then the final one, we're gonna sit through the whole thing. Well, I say whole thing, it's like 10 seconds. Oh my god, it is probably could have been cool to like do the things in order. Oh, and all the Monokuma appears. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. 5 of them throughout the game. 3 coins. Bloody hell, these are expensive. I do like these. Are really good at like building suspense. Here's the floor and then zooms up. There he is. Like I like how it lands with a thud. And then I guess less and less people. V3 is kind of not as good, cause like no, not V3. Sorry. The anime, because there's like the Danganronpa 3 anime, because there's like no suspense and everything. Is it the same every time? I think it's the same every time, just less and less people. Why is Hifumi blocking the way for this one? That's interesting. Boom boom. I guess it's less people, but it looks more crowded, which is interesting. That's like how far away everyone stands. Like they know, like by this point they know he's gonna pop up at the back, but like they're all still like, oh yeah, there's all like the motive, right? Yeah. There he is. I keep expecting like the whole like wah. Is it just Makoto for this? Oh, this is when he's out of the Is this when he's out of the garbage? I remember, but it is fun. Like it's a nice one to have just Makoto for this final one. I guess this would mark like his first appearance in the chapter. Now we're into the good part. Now let's go, ladies and gentlemen. So it's just as much coins, just as many coins to see Monokuma appear as it is to see Saiga die. Let's take a look. Oh no. See, this is a good one. I like. It's gonna take. Yeah, I do like it's pretty stock standard, like, but I think you can't go too extravagant for the first murder. Like, it has to be very, very standard. And I think what it is standard, and it works. It's a lot of, I'm gonna play it again. It's a lot of shock. Initially, like, yup, that's Psycho. Oh god. Oh, yup, that's Psycho. Oh, pink blood, stab in the chest. Yeah, like that's Chihiro's is like actually like I forget that it sounds like this, and it's like not like it's different. And there's no voice. That's very interesting. I'm replaying it. There's no voice. There's no bloodlust, big boob supermodel, and also God, his eyes are just ugh. Then Hifumi, and I believe, yeah, well, okay, yeah, it's gonna play them all because Hifumi isn't dead here. He plays the thing, and like, yes, oh, look at all the blood over his eyes. Like, yes, Taka is here, but like by this point, Taka's dead. It is also like this is very, very quick, like, because it is quick. It's unexpected. I don't know, I'm gonna be replaying that cards because like the audio cue is very interesting too. Like that, there's like a little bit of sound that's different. I don't know, and then Hifumi and Taka. This is where Hifumi's actually dead. And then to be Akio. I guess like this one has to be short and sweet because by this point you're like, yeah, okay. Because you don't think anything's new. You just think, oh, someone's moved the body, and then when you think about it, you're like, huh, why? How could someone move Hifumi? This one's an interesting one. I personally, it's fine, but like there's no movement. It just slowly pans. It's like, oh, okay. Like it's emotional kind of, but like there isn't much. This one is interesting because it's like it shows you at the start of like apologies if you can hear, I'm in like the middle of a thunderstorm, which is very fun, especially for someone who walks in the morning and the afternoon, so that's gonna be great. Jesus Christ, that's a loud thunder. I don't know if you can hear that. That's like, it's still going. Bloody, I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, but like, that was like a 10-second long at least thunder thing. Jesus. Yeah, it spoils it. So like when you get to the point, like, okay, this is a point, which is interesting, but I don't know. The demo, Yasuhiro. No. How could he? I also found it hilarious that they reused this in our V3. Like, they don't even introduce Hero. They're just like, oh, Hero's dead. You know, Hero. And, goodbye Despair High, the ending. With 3D models, which is very, different. And yeah. You know, I do like how it doesn't show you the outside. Like, it shows you the outside world, but it doesn't show what it is here, because at this point, like, this could be anything, right? Like, Junko could just be lying. This could just all be like a reality show. How wouldn't that be funny? Or it could be, you know, it could be just like, I don't know, like all a big lie. You could be on the moon. You could be in a simulation. Like, anything is possible because it doesn't show the outside world. And I think there's something so good about this game, is because yes, it does have a definitive, kind of a definitive ending. Like, obviously, it's like this isn't a 100% complete story, right? Like, it goes on the Hope's Peak arc in Ultra Despair Girls, Danganronpa 2 and Danganronpa 3, the anime. And I guess if you want to include like If and Zero and all that, but like it itself, like, you can just play Danganronpa 1 and be like, that was a cool game, and then just be done with it. And like it has enough to lead off of, but it also has enough to like close it. Just be like, well, that's the end of their story in Hope's Peak, and then they just move on to the outside world. Whatever the outside world is, we don't know. And then, you know, obviously the rest of the series goes on and shows what the outside world is, particularly Ultra Despair Girl. But I do like how they kept it, you know, somewhat ambiguous, and you know, I never got like the whole like reactor core like outside. Like, yes, I know it's big going into the outside, but like Makes it seem like we're in the middle of an explosion. But like, yeah, like, why is the camera gonna be doing all that? Like, yes, it should just be like, I don't know, opening it into like a red sky or something. But I do believe I will not be able to completely 100% and buy every single thing, because this one, I believe you have to complete school mode in order to get this, because this is the one where, oh wait, no, is it, I don't know, I think you might get the button somehow. Is there, where's school store? Is there like, there's like a button. These are all the undergarments. It might be here. I don't know. You get, oh, this one. You get like the button, and then is that from? I don't know. There's something. I'll have to look it up. But like, there's some. What is this? Like, it gives you the cutscene where like everyone's like, oh, we just get the button immediately, and like we win. So I don't know if that's through school mode or something else, but who knows? I believe I have all but one of the items, so I might just like go through, put like 50 mana coins into getting whatever item I'm missing, and then just get a whole bunch of other stuff for school mode. But that will do it for this episode. This has been the death special. It hasn't been much, but I gotta split up these episodes, you know. That's just the nature of showbiz. But our next episode, we will get into the, I don't know. We'll get into the artwork and the sounds, and you'll hear my amazing opinions on whatever they are. But I've been Yabby, you've been Yabby, and this has been episode 21, and I'll see you in the next one.